Hey yo, it's your boy Kaliko. Now all day today I have been having a major backache. Ends up that the mattress I've been sleeping on is really bad for my back, and I thought it was the stretching that was messing me up. I really did. I thought one of these stretches I was doing was messing my back up on the left and the right side. And then I spent like the last week not doing those stretches, thinking it would fix it. And then I did a little bit of research like everything else that happens to me, and I found out that it wasn't probably the stretching, although that might have been what started the aggravation, because I've been sleeping on these mattresses for a little while before that, but the mattresses are too soft for my back. So it really messed my day up, especially the first half of it. I think I got my problem solved. I took a little bit of a nap, and I was feeling way better because this morning I couldn't stand. I was having spasms in my back. Standing up and just putting my arm in front of me was killing me. So take care of yourself, start doing some yoga, and I'll talk to you some more about the stuff in this video right after this. Alright, so this morning I made a video about some malnutrition dogs, and I put it up on my YouTube channel for just a second. And I took it down because I found out that some of my research was faulty. I'm pretty pissed off about these dogs and the situation that I've found out, like what's going on with it. So I do plan on continuing the video, but I want the video to be done with the proper information, so I'm not leading people down a rabbit hole of misinformation or disinformation. I like to at least be on the proper path, even if I end up being wrong about some of the things. But I was not on the proper path on this one, so I'm going to do a better video. So if you caught that this morning, you'll catch it with better information this next time. Now, one of the things I talked about in those videos is what I did yesterday and why there was no video up. Although I don't really hit a video every day like I'd like to, but I'm at least getting 3 or 4 or 5 a week. So yesterday, I took my kids out to see Birds of Prey, The Fabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn, or maybe it's The Emancipation of the Fabulous Harley Quinn. And that was the wrong movie to take a 14 and a 12-year-old to, because that movie had more cussing than any gangster movie I've ever seen. Every third word literally was the word fuck. Every other word. It made me self-conscious with how much I cuss, because there was so much cussing in this flick. And in all honesty, I didn't even feel that bad for my kids, because they sort of hear this stuff and they listen to music that has this stuff in it, because we don't censor our kids, especially when it comes to art. And one of my favorite rap artists is Eminem, so I mean, they've been hearing that stuff for a long time. But I convinced my great aunt to go to the movies with us, and she hates that word. And oh my goodness, I was mortified the whole time that she actually sat through and watched that movie. The movie was mediocre. It could have been better if they wouldn't have just rammed cuss words down your throat, and if they would have focused on witty dialogue. I really think they were trying to be sort of a Deadpool, but they really failed, because the thing about Deadpool was, although the first one especially, although there was a lot of cussing in the movie, there was a ton of witty dialogue, and they really missed on the witty dialogue. The movie was okay. There's a bunch of YouTubers and a bunch of reviewers saying it's an SJW movie. And it wasn't an SJW movie at all. Like, not at all. Sure, there was a gay couple in it. Big whoop-de-doo. It wasn't, like, pounded down your throat that it was SJW at all. What it was a girl power movie with no good guys and no redeemable characters in the whole flick. It was just bad people beating up other bad people, beating up worse people. It was just a flick of all bad people, no good guys in the whole movie. Now, I didn't actually start this video to talk about that movie, but I sort of wanted to get that across and say something about it a little bit. What this video is actually about is Fire Agate. I spent a lot of time in my evening tonight remaking some more boxes. I got some pictures screwed up in my last boxes and had to take a couple of the sales down. So I made some more boxes, got really good pictures, made sure I took the pictures properly so I wouldn't get them mixed up by putting the box they're going to go in with a number at the beginning and at the end. So I knew exactly, like, the pictures in between sandwiched were exactly what was going to be in the boxes. That way I didn't have to screw up any sales and didn't have to pull them down. So I took a bunch of photos, and then I edited all those photos to put them all together. And not every rock in each box is in the photos, but every rock that was showing some color, yeah, for the most part. There's one that I started with where I took 3 handfuls of rocks that didn't make it in there. And most of these boxes are really good for the beginning carver to learn on. There's color in there. You're not going to screw up any really large pieces. There's 2 boxes that have less rocks than the other ones, but they really have some bigger stuff and really have the potential of carving some bigger stuff in them. They're like 25 and 16 rocks in those 2 boxes, and they really, like I said, they have the potential of carving some very large stones. All of the boxes, I think, are really fair in value for what you'll get. And if you want to learn how to carve fire agate, there's boxes in the shop right now for you. The link's going to be in the description, and I'm going to have all of that feed, 58 pictures of fire agate, I believe, I'm going to have roll right after this. I haven't decided if I should put any music in, because I don't really have anything special downloaded to my phone, and then I'd have to go and research it. Maybe I have something in my phone I can use. I have to put something. I just can't have it being dead air, right? Now, the pictures, I believe, all uploaded into the editor sequentially. So there should be a picture at the beginning of a box and a picture at the end of the box that says what number the lot number is, or the SKU number inside of my store. And I put that same SKU number inside of the title. So when you read the titles of stuff, you should be able to find the ones you want. But even if you don't, you can go through the pictures and pick the ones you want if you're one of those people that wants one. once again, there are a lot of these boxes that are meant for people to learn how to carve fire agate on. So if you've been thinking about learning how to carve fire agate, if you've been wanting to learn how to carve fire agate, these boxes are the ones to get. And they're not going to last forever like this. I'm not always going to have a bunch of little pieces that I can put from 50 to 100 pieces inside of a box with a bunch of them having color. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of the ability to be able to provide those, and I'm only going to be able to provide, you know, nicer size rough single pieces, a few windows here and there, and I'm working on cut stones. Like that's one of my main focuses. I have a lot of stones to cut. I'm getting better at hand cutting them, and I want to have a lot of really great stones hand cut inside of my store. As you've seen one of them that's really amazingly cut, like I'm really proud of myself on that one. At the same time, I put way more hours into it than the money I'm going to get out of it. Yet you get faster when you get better, when you practice more. And so that's what I plan on doing. I plan on practicing more. All right, so I know I'm forgetting something, yet I can't remember for the life of me that there was something else that I wanted to put in this video or I wanted to say in this video, and I just can't remember it. I've been standing here trying to remember it for like 10 minutes. I mean, I don't have an excuse. I haven't smoked pot in months, like almost at least 3 months, I think, not since November. And I can't remember anything about what I know there's something I'm forgetting, I should say, that I wanted to add in this video, but I can't remember it. So I hope you liked the rock boxes that I've put together, the rough boxes of fire agate for people to carve on. There's some great boxes to buy and learn on. They're inside the store right now, so go ahead and get them if you want them before they're gone, because what you see in each one, once they're gone, they're gone. And these are some pretty good boxes. I think the only boxes I put together for that have been better than this are the ones that people bought sight unseen. Because I'm telling you, when I sold stuff sight unseen to where you just bought one and you got what you got, I really tried to hook those boxes up. The only people that weren't happy about those boxes were the people that didn't understand fire agate and weren't willing to start carving on it. Because so far, from the stuff I've sold this last round since I started selling, before I opened up my store again, and since I've opened up my store again, I've had nothing but great feedback. And I really appreciate all of the great feedback I've gotten from you people that have purchased some stuff, both from the store and both not inside of the store. Maybe that's what I meant to add. I think I meant to add some feedback. So I'm going to make sure I add some feedback into this, because that's what I meant to do. Yeah, that's it. Hey, I figured it out. I remembered. I meant to add some of the comments that I've gotten from some of you, my viewers, that have said how happy they are with some of the stuff they've purchased. And that makes me really happy. If you buy something out of my store, please leave your feedback. Even if you're not happy, I'd rather you just be honest about how you feel and let other people. Don't be like that one dickhead that left a totally false and flagrantly lying feedback. That's just bad. At least be like that other kid if you're going to leave me bad feedback, and just be honest about it. One kid said, you know, I wasn't happy because I thought I was going to get more. Hey, that's honest. Like, he's not lying. The other guy's like, oh, I had to contact Etsy. This dude didn't even contact me. You can talk, if you talk to anybody that's purchased from me, I'm very accessible. I respond to everybody on my Etsy, especially the people that have purchased stuff. And I try to ship stuff the day that it's actually purchased. I do my best. Like, it says it'll ship in 2 to 4 days, but usually it's 24 hours. Now, I missed that one today, and that was because of my backache and trying to figure out how to fix that, which I'm hoping when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to wake up with no backache and that this pain is going to start going away. Because it's really mild right now. Compared to this morning, dude, I was dying. But I think I figured that out. I know it's that nothing was firm enough, and I believe I've solved that, although I'm broke again. So buy some rocks. They're really good. Anyways, I love you for watching. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. Once again, link is in the description for the stuff in my store, and I hope there's something that you like. And if there's a sunstone you like that might be a little bit out of your price, I can take 25% off the price right now because I really need some more money. I need to pay off some debts that I have on my cards because I missed it last month and they took it to where I'm not able to do auto pay out of my account anymore, and I'm scared I'm going to miss those payments again. So I'd rather just get that payment to Best Buy off because, man, Best Buy got me for like $100. Actually, it was more like 68 bucks. Maybe 70 something dollars. I think it's about 68 bucks they got me in late fees that don't even go towards the actual credit spent. And that really burns my biscuits, man, I tell you what. Yet I'm totally digressing. I didn't even mean to be talking about that. I love you for watching. Link is in the description to my Etsy store, and I'll see you soon.